good morning from this miserable Monday. Now, even though it is miserable, the weather's miserable, I'm feeling a bit miserable as well, but that's self-inflicted because I had a lot of beers last night. Yeah, even though it's miserable, we are actually coming into summer now, pretty much into summer. So other than this, hopefully 1 or 2 bad days, weather's pretty good. So what we're doing, we're gonna go to a PDQ site. We're gonna change the wash package up to make it a little bit quicker. A few reasons for that is, well, number one, the cars are a lot cleaner, so they don't need as much chemical and dwell times and this, that and the other on them. So speed it up for saving water and chemical, and also so we can afford to get, you know, maybe 1 or 2 more cars per hour through, because obviously the cars get busier as well. So yeah, we're just shaving close to a minute off the time. We're going to do that on 1 PDQ today, and then this franchise has got like 7 machines, so then we'll copy it across. They've also got an acid leak on there at the minute, and yesterday afternoon while I was enjoying my beers, they would have had to close the machine down because it's a bad leak, but I just actually disabled that acid pass because, again, cars that are going through are not really that dirty anyway. So yeah, we've got those 2 little jobs to do on one site. Other than that, not a lot to do. Now that's on purpose. I've tried to clear the books a little bit because I'm on install next couple of weeks, and hopefully I'm gonna have at least a bit of a montage to show you all about that. I think we're about 15 minutes away from site, so I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. Okie dokie, Leisuwash. Really? It's always a mess when I come here because I get here before the attendant. Oh dear. Actually, it doesn't look that bad rubbish wise. Yeah, not too bad actually, for once. Alrighty, so logically we'll do whatever's going to keep the car wash closed first, which is just the broken acid fitting, swap the program so it's at least working, change the tip if we have to change the tip, so then we can open the wash up and I can just adjust the wash package on the fly. So I'll open the place up and we'll have a look. Alright, let's cone this auto off first, because yeah, it is operational at the moment. Oh, actually, I might even just check the entrance sign as well on this site, see if it's okie dokie or not.
Instant 2 0 maintenance mode test 4 down up park all 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 sign out entrance open entrance forward entrance.
Yeah. Okay, no problem with that. It is due a service, this machine actually. What's happened here? Damaged somehow. Yeah, okay. Right, so apparently, well, I knew. Oh yeah. They had a leaking fitting, which is the acid, which is, you know what, I need to get some stainless ones of these. I think these are nickel plated. So that's the acid, that's the alkali, and it doesn't matter what chemicals you use, as long as they're good chemicals, that is, i.e. strong. Eventually it eats through these, and this had a little bit of a drip on it, just a little bit of a drip. And I said, yeah, leave it until Monday, but then unfortunately the attendant yesterday on Sunday has gone, well, he can repair that, so he's gone to take it off, and it's sheared off. So I disabled the acid function to get them running. So yeah, first things first, we'll get that replaced, and then looks like they got a white tip in the alkali. It's green or white depending summer winter, just yeah, save them some chemical. Yeah, white in summer, so they're already on white anyway, so we don't need to change that. That might be a bit of a pain, but looks like it's got a hex internal, so it might just unscrew actually. You never know. Let's quickly get that done, shall we? I need to clean this van, God's sake. I'm getting lazy. I'm getting lazier. I used to be anal about keeping my van clean. Imperial or metric? Imperial or metric? Well, if it's an American fitting, it should be Imperial, but I don't know if it is an American fitting. Stooby, look at that. Imperial. Hiya! Oh, easy as well. No need for stud extractors, look at that. Yeah. Okay, Steve, calm down, it's just a fitting. Well, that couldn't go much easier, could it? Right, we'll see if we've got one of them then. Oh. We will see. I should have shitloads of them. Because, yeah, they do break, unfortunately. I'll start to leak. It's raining in the summertime. LED signs. Woohoo! I got loads of them now. Alright, what are we doing? It'll be in push 2, I reckon. Push a 2. It's a smaller one. It's the other one, see? Ta-da! Ta-da! $200, thank you. I'll probably actually give the ops manager the part number for this so he can order some and keep a selection on each site, so in case of this mishap happens in the future. But then again, if people just leave things alone when they're told to leave things alone, it'll be okay, won't it? Just so I don't get people complaining at me on YouTube, I might even see if I've got the right size spanner. Hey, that could be a good idea. Don't want to get me in trouble. People on fucking YouTube, do I? I probably don't have the right size spanner. Oh dear. No, I don't have it. Well, you're just gonna have to deal with the shifter then, aren't you? Yeah, when I was distributing these machines, I tried to keep like all the hoses and everything standard. So we put these on, if I remember right, that is, we put these on after the fact. So it's just half inch poly, half inch poly, half inch poly, half inch. And then we just didn't, we didn't need to stock all different size hoses and stuff like that. So it worked out quite well. But yeah, again, these fittings, they're available from the main seller of car wash parts, which is why they came from there. I think they're nickel plated, so they don't last very long, especially with the acid. Right. We'll give that a go on the phoneage. Nah. Alright, first things first, so going to wash packages, set active packages. So what I did yesterday is I made a copy of the programs, took the first pass and the first dwell off, and then put them in the active packages. So we'll go back to originals. So it'll be Superwash Velocity Winter, Express Velocity Winter. So that'll do. So that's gone back to normal. So now the machine works as normal. We'll go back to wash edit, wash packages, build edit. We'll delete the copies. So no good anymore because the acid's working yet. Delete the copies. And then what we'll do here, we'll now copy the original Superwash Velocity Winter. We'll copy that. Come on. We'll rename it to Superwash Velocity Summer. And then yeah, so we can basically just go in and play about with that while the machine's running. Now I did remember, actually I've already done one of these, Superwash Velocity Summer. Yeah, so we'll go in there and we can edit this now without affecting anything outside. Yeah, so what I'd done then last time is I've actually made a handy dandy list here just saying what I'd done with the cycle. So it's basically just speeding things up, reducing a little bit of the dwell. So speeding chemical passes up, speeding high pressure passes up, and that's about it. I think he said about 40 seconds. Now what's going off here? I have no idea. Precision Pipe Technologies. Didn't know anybody was coming here, but I have a talk to these guys. Okay, unexpected contractor there, come to suck out the pits, and I wasn't informed about that. He's just early, that's all. To be honest, I could probably do this remotely anyway, and then just get the feedback from the customer, the site manager, the ops manager, whoever, and I can tweak it. But to be honest, this franchise sites, ideally, every one of the machines should all work pretty much the exact same. They're all in a very similar locale in Perth Metro, so it's not like they get different type of vehicles, not really. I mean, the one up as far as Butler maybe, but otherwise, yeah. So I'm just going to go in, make these changes. Again, the only reason I'm doing this here is because I'm already on site to fix that leak. So yeah, I'll get this done. There's nothing really to show you in here. When you're on the wash package, you just click on each cycle, and you can change the speeds and feeds of everything. So yeah, I'll get this done and come back to you. Alright, I literally just finished that. I've got a car come in, so I'll just watch it go through, see how it goes. Quite dirty, that car as well. So this will be the acid front bug pass. Keep that on even though it is summer. You do get more, generally a lot more bugs in summer, depending temperature and a few other things. Oh, that pit pumper is quite loud. Oh, it's actually APT water, Advanced Pump Technologies. I used to be a distributor for them, but not anymore. So dwell time on the acid, speeded that up a little bit, because the alkali doesn't stay still for very long until it moves. That's another reason for the bug pass. You don't have to have it sit there putting chemical out before it starts moving. Now this guy did take quite a while to get in there, so I might struggle to see an accurate time duration of the wash. It's saying here it's going to be over 6 minutes, which is not bad. Depends how much over 6 minutes. This customer prefers quality over quantity anyway. So generally their washers run between 6 and 7 minutes. Just a one pass of alkali on this, and we're probably going to get wet now. Yeah, that spray pattern doesn't look very good. Again, it is due for a service this and the nozzle change and everything, but we're going to be doing this one after summer now, I think. It doesn't look very good at all, that. I mean, the customer's not really going to know. It's a little bit less impingement, so a little bit harder for it to get anything that's still left on the surface off. I can still see some bugs on the front of that. That's if it is bugs and not damage to the paintwork. Can't really tell from here. Oh, getting wet. Alright, 3-color foam. This is a really quick pass anyway. Not really touched that. Well, I haven't touched it at all. Oh, it smells nice. The bubblegum stuff. Productivity rinse. Oh, that's quite slow. I haven't touched that one. There must be a reason for that. I'll probably leave it anyway. Yeah, this is the graphene coming out of the super sealant function. Productivity rinse again, and then it should be spot free out of the arch. Should do a lap of that and then a flash dry, and should be all over and done with. Oh yeah, that's why we're not servicing this machine yet. They had some issues with the arch rotation. I wasn't available that day, and they got the actual distributor out, and apparently they changed a gazillion different parts over 2 days to try and fix the problem. So in essence, the machines already had more than a service already, so they said to leave it until after summer now. They haven't replaced injectors or nozzle kits, which need doing, but it's up to the owner, I guess. Alright, that'll be a flash dry and over with, so all good. Yeah, so that That would have been close to 7 minutes if it didn't take a long time to go in there. So yeah, all good. Yeah, 7 minutes 10 already, and it's just about to finish. So I think that there's a pass in there that's really slow after the 3 colour foam. Really slow. Must have done that for some reason. I'll check with the ops manager. So yeah, otherwise this would have been about 6 minutes 30. So we're good. Alrighty. I'll get this all closed up, and I think we're done here. Alright, well, I just pulled off site because I couldn't hear myself think with that bloody sludge gulper there. But I've just called the ops manager here, and I told him that basically this guy had rocked up, and he's like, oh, for God's sake, he's on the wrong site. So I'm not going to go and tell this poor guy that he's on the wrong site. He's almost finished as well. So yeah, he's probably going to get in trouble, poor lad. He was trying his best to get it done all nice and quick as well, but oh well. So yeah, I don't have anything else today, so I'll probably bolt some other day's job onto this video. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, it's now Saturday in the same week as the previous job, and as is typical on a weekend these days, the first call out is for Alchemist Beach on the LaserWash Chinese copy things. Again, a bit ridiculous now, these machines breaking down. Well, one of them's obviously been off for ages. We keep robbing parts off that one to fix the other one, and I'm just not receiving any parts. So one just is basically down all the time. Anyway, they got quite a few issues on the one working unit, which is now out of action. Busy sensor's not working, so that's not allowing washers to be queued. The wax is coming out during the dry cycle, which I'd assume is on the blowdown, and then the acid and the alkali pre-soak's apparently not coming out until like the 2nd or 3rd car, and then if there's a bit of a gap in between washers, it doesn't come out again. But also I've got a sneaky feeling that maybe one of the hoses has failed underground. Now the problem is, on at least one of those machines, I don't know which one, when the hose people during the installation pulled everything through, they taped up the bunch of hoses and just kept taping them up at like every meter as they're pulling them through, which is all fine and dandy for them installing it, but if I want to pull out a single hose to repair or replace it, I basically can't, because everything's tied together. So yeah, it's inevitable that at some point something's going to break underground, and then the whole lot's going to have to be pulled out. And I'll tell you something now, that's not going to be me, and it's not going to be me on a Saturday either. So anyway, I'll stop blabbing, we'll get to site and see where the go is. Eat, drink, relax. Yeah, I don't think so. Not for me. Oh, somebody's just gone in there, and it's supposed to be closed. So I don't know what's happening. We will see. Ha! Yeah, it's just gone driven straight out because it's not working. It's like somebody's kicked all the cones out of the way. Oh dear. Ow, that hurts my elbow. Such an invalid at the minute. I've got so many things wrong with me. I've been on install, which you don't know about yet probably. I've hurt my elbow, I've hurt my leg, I've hurt 2 of my fingers. Ah dear, woe is me. I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm definitely getting too frustrated with this shit. Not really, I don't mind. I bet the owners are getting frustrated though, having to pay me once or twice a week at this minute to come up here, and it's not because I'm not fixing it properly, it's just something different every time. Yeah, that manager in there is so over it. He's actually handed in his resignation, mostly to do with customer complaints from these car washers. He's just over dealing with it. I mean, he runs the BP over there, which used to be ex-Convenience. And yeah, he can't be dealing with all the complaints and everything and all the issues with this silly car wash. So yeah, he's over it. I think tomorrow's his last day. So then I'm going to have new staff to kind of train up and get them ready for all the problems and everything. Anyway, it's saying the busy sensor's not working, but I just had a quick look. That's this one here, and it is working. It's a bit dirty. Maybe that's the only problem with that. A bit dirty maybe. Has the sensor moved? Seems alright, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so pre-soak's not coming out. And he's saying, which we'll check, so overglow comes from the top. He's saying either that one or the crystal wax coming out of the arm. Well, that one's working alright. Oh, what is that? What the? How is that happening? Right, okay. Okay, let's try the crystal wax. That was the overglow, and it's putting stuff out of the arch somehow. That's going to be a check valve issue, but I didn't know that they were interconnected anyway. We'll have to see. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a changeover valve? Doesn't sound like it. Crystal wax. We'll put crystal wax on. Oh my god. That one's coming out of the arch. It should come from the top. What is going off here? What actually is going off here? Alright, I'm going to get my ladders out and have a look, because I'm not quite sure on the plumbing. There's some things that are similar to like my Piranha. They got, well, at least on the Piranha, they've got one changeover valve up on top, which swaps between the arch and the top. I don't know if this is similar or not. Can't remember. So get my ladders out, have a look. Well, maybe there's an issue in the plant room. Could also be the case. Buggity buggity. Buggity buggity. And if it's a check valve issue, oh shit. God's sake. It must have popped out before and I've closed the lid on it. Or somebody else. Yeah, if it's a check valve issue, I do have check valves. I have lots of different check valves. But they're all MPT. Not BSP. And I'll tell you something, I don't know if I'm going to be taking a million hoses apart to check a million check valves on a Saturday on my own and not have replacements unless I'm stealing from the other machine. I'm getting a bit fed up of stealing stuff from that other machine. It almost doubles the amount of time needed to fix the frickin' thing. Hiya! Oh, look what I've seen. Right, where my ladders are, look at that. That cable. Yeah, that's the cable. It's not even the reason why I'm here. Oh dear. Oh dear, what's that for? That'll be oh, it's chafing quite bad. That'll be a dry cable. Two cables. Yeah, 2 cables. Right, that's not good. Right, so we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water functions here. Yeah, they're check valves. We've got three with check valves, 2 without. Okay, the 2 without are for that overglow. They're going down there. Those 2 pre-soaks. Yeah, and then this one is going to be that crystal wax thing. Okay. So crystal wax and pre-soaks have a check valve, overglow does not. That's alright, they're separate there. Oh, we've got an air valve there. No changeover valve. So I'm going to assume then that the issue is in the plant room. Interesting. Right, yeah, also, by the looks of it, I might be able to look here because see the red hoses there. They're strapped. And I think they've done that all the way underground. So if you want to pull one out, good luck. I could be wrong. Oh dear. And yeah, that one's full of green water somehow, and that's only electrical cables, so I don't know what's happened there. I don't know if it's just spill off or what. Oh dear. We'll start with crystal wax then, which should be coming out the top. Ta-da! Here again. Left hand machine. Left hand machine. Left hand machine. It's pretty quiet. Oh, and it's the red hoses, so that is, yeah. What is that, man? Oh, actually I know what that is, because if you look here, they had an air issue the other day where basically a shit Chinese push fit just blew off, and they had no way to separate one auto from the other auto from a self-serve, so I put these on here, and I just remembered now. I think it's air that's blowing, so they've got a, yeah, it's quieting down now. They've got a slight leak down there, I think, somewhere. But yeah, you see red there, look, strapped together. I think they're strapped all the way through. So how do you replace? Yeah, I think they're strapped. Whoa, what is that? I don't know, man. If I bought this site, I would put the plant room where the right hand side machine is and put an auto next to it and just have two self-serve bays. That's what I would do. Anyway, let's have a look in here, see what's going off. See what's on and what's off. Right, what colour is that? That's like a... Although I didn't know that, they're all different colours. You've got orange, white, yellow, black. So it's white, which is going to this one, and this doesn't feel energized. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. We have got pressure. So what's going off here? That's just cable tied onto there, and it's got a different water supply. Oh yeah, that's RO water, which comes on with the wax. That's it. Which is pushed from this pump here. Yellow, fault. Why is that pump on then? What is going off here, man? So that was on fault, which is the RO, which feeds the wax. But why is that pump coming on with the wax? Let's go outside and have a look, see what's happening now. So that was a problem, and then I reckon, I don't know why that pump's coming on, but the fact that something's coming out of the arch, it'll mean that one of these solenoids is open, partially open maybe. But why is that pump coming on? I don't know. Let's go and have a look. Boogity. There we go, look. Yeah. So okay, crystal wax working now, but water's been forced out of the arch. I wonder if maybe that pump's told to come on when it shouldn't. Maybe. Oh, so many settings in these freaking things as well. Oh dear. I mean, I guess I could compare with next one. The other side of this is the site manager here has just been replacing these screens with new ones, and when you do that, it's all needs programming, so I don't know. Oh dear, I don't know. Magic shampoo shed, overglow new, contour detection, and then within these user settings we have other settings. What? Okay, I don't think it's any of them, they're just parameters. Detection settings should be parameters, yes it is. Overglow 1 time, magic shampoo 1 time, super wash 1 time. Wax plus upper limit, no alarm. You know, if I could probably just fix the solenoid issue that's leaking out of the arch, that'd fix it, but that pump, I don't think that pump should be coming on. Oh, my life. Alright, I'll turn on the other one. It's missing a sensor, but it should come on. I'll put the same function on. I'll see if that pump runs. Because if that pump runs on the other auto, then it's just part of normal behaviour, I guess. But he has replaced the screen on this one as well. Buggity. Yeah, that pump's running on this machine. Okay. So I don't know if that's because he's replaced the screens and there's a parameter wrong. I might ask the supplier quickly if I can get hold of him. Or if it's just typical behaviour of this machine. But because one of these solenoids will be partially stuck open, it's allowing water to go through the arch, which means I'll probably end up having to rob solenoids off the one next door. For fuck's sake. That might also explain why the pre-soak is taking ages to come out as well. So it'll be partially open, but it won't close and it won't open fully. Yeah, that's probably what we're doing with. So yeah, I'll just figure out which one's which on these ones. U0 and U9 are the pre-soaks. Yeah, I think they're having issues with both of the pre-soaks. Oh dear! Oh, that's not helping, is it? Oh shit! Alright, quickly. PS. We said that was wax, didn't we? You know what? I'll find the clip from installation when I was plumbing this up and I said that is a stupid place to put a pump because eventually things will leak. They'll leak onto that and they'll blow it up. It's not blown up yet. I'm also not a big fan of all this arrangement of solenoids, injectors, check valves, fittings all above this pump motor here, because as soon as one of these leaks, which will be inevitable at some point in its lifetime, it's just going to leak straight onto there, more than likely blow the motor at some point. Yeah, so what will happen here with these two, acid and alkali, the fittings here, they've all corroded then. And actually I think that's supposed to be a check valve as well. Oh, yeah, alright, so now I have to think, well, do I swap this from that machine, or do I just order new parts and leave it down? Probably have to swap it, ain't I? Stop complaining, Steve. Stop complaining. Saturday morning, 7:30. The only thing is as well, that's quick release, so that's easy enough. We'll just I guess take the coils off, swap it over. But these things are a pain in the ass to get back on, and also, again, because we're on pre-soaks, the internal part of these fittings actually fails and breaks off. I don't really want to touch it. Yeah, okay, so whatever. You know what? I'm not even doing anything this time. I always try and steal from that machine to get it running, but it's just getting a bit ridiculous. And these two on that side, they're the same. They've been leaking. It's all rusted out in there. I'm not doing anything. The supplier can just send over probably 6 of these, and I'll do both machines. I'll do this one and then keep some spares. Out of action. Being left out of action. And well, that's all I've got to do so far this weekend. So catch you guys on the next one.